Hey guys, it's Tiff. Hope you're doing well. And today we're doing kind of a different video. I really wanted to do a haul for you from Target, and I ended up with something kind of different. So, long story made very short. You guys really seem to like the swimsuit haul, little mini haul that I did from Walmart, and I got a couple of recommendations, messages stating to maybe try Target. I've also been obsessed with some of their like two-piece sets that I've been seeing on YouTube and stuff, and so I really wanted to see what was in store. So I'm not a huge Target goer. I'm fine with Target. It's pretty convenient for me. There's one that's pretty darn close, within a couple of miles, and it's pretty high trafficked, so I feel like it's a pretty like good location. But I just end up not gravitating towards there. I don't know why. I guess because sometimes I shop at like 2 o'clock in the morning, so Walmart's more convenient, or every time I go, I just find that I'm missing something. Like I can't quite find what I'm looking for, although I feel like everybody and their mother loves Target. I don't know. Maybe the Target by me is not like the best. I don't know. But I have no qualms with Target usually. Like when I go, it's fine. It's a fine store. But I was like, okay, I really want to see what their plus size selection is, what kind of like spring stuff's out, and I really wanted to see their swimsuits. So I went on the website first just to kind of peruse to see what I was, looking for. And I found there were a lot of really cute things, and most of them did say that they were available in store. I didn't check this actual location that I was at, but you know how sometimes it says online only, or you can like pick it up in store. So I was like, awesome. As you guys know, I'm so sorry, this is like a lot of information, but it's important to the story. So, as you guys probably know, I've lost weight, and I'm trying to still kind of figure out where I am as I'm losing weight. Like my size it's hard for me. I used to be a size 26, 28 for reference, and now I'm sitting at like a 16, 18, somewhere around there. And I'm still actively like trying to lose weight. So I hate, and it's not just a Target thing, it's everywhere. I'm not an online shopper. I think a lot of people like doing that, but if I knew my size and I was consistent with my size, it'd be one thing. Like I know what size I am in Torrid because I have gone there enough to know what their sizes are. I haven't shopped Target enough, so I was like, I really want to go in store to see what they have. And because everything was pretty much stating that it was available in store, I was like, okay, I should have some success. So kind of cleared a couple of hours, was like, I want to go to Target. I went, and I did not find pretty much anything. I found one outfit, and I'll make sure to insert clips because I adore it. I actually brought it out. It is by Exhilaration. It is in a 2XL, and it's a crop top off the shoulder, faux buttons in the front. And then this is the skirt. I love the print. I love the color. It's a high-low skirt. Love it, love it, love it. Beautiful. It's comfy, and I'm super happy with it. Ended up being, I think it was like $23 for the bottom and like 20 bucks for the top. Plus they were running a deal, which was buy $40 worth of clothing, get a $10 gift card. And I ended up using that gift card to buy a bra. That was the other item that I got. My bra size is changing. I used to be a G, a 46, 48 G, and now I'm thinking I'm probably an F triple D. I tried on this triple D and it seemed to be okay. This is by Warner's. It is a 40 triple D, and it was 25 bucks, but obviously with the, and it's just plain old white, with the $10 off, and I had a $5 coupon too, it ended up being 10 bucks. That's pretty good. So this was it. I had intentions of going in. I had put some stuff in my cart just to like kind of see where I would be at my total. And I was looking at getting several swimsuits and a couple of sets and stuff. And I was looking at like $370 is kind of what I was looking at. $350, $370. And I was prepared to go in and be like, all right, I'm doing it. I'm doing it big. I'm going to get a haul. And I felt so discouraged. So the first thing I went to do is I went to the, when you first go into the, and I don't know if all Targets are set up. Again, I don't go there very frequently, but as soon as you went in, it was like past customer service. There was an L-shaped wall that was probably 10 to 12 foot by 10 to 12 foot, something like that, kind of a corner. Full, I mean, full of swimsuits. It was beautiful. Everything was like 2 pieces, mix and matches, bikinis and stuff. And I was super excited. When I first saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, look how much they have in store. So I went and I was kind of like perusing, and I saw a lot of like extra smalls, medium, some larges, even some XLs. I couldn't find anything bigger than an extra large. And it looked like a lot of that brand is the Exhilaration brand. So I looked up their sizing chart and it looks like a double XL is like an 18, 19. And then their extra large is like a 17, 18, somewhere around there. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're looking at the 16, 18 mark, extra large to a large, or I'm sorry, extra large to 2XL. And the Exhilaration brand, it looks like tops out, especially for their juniors. Another thing I don't understand, they have women's, they have juniors, same brand, but when I pull up like juniors Exhilaration, some things that say women's come up. I don't know. I don't understand it. But double XL was the biggest that I could find in this section. And there were markings for it, but I couldn't actually find that, like it had tags. Like there were bikini clips that said 2XL or XXL. There's a difference between a 2XL and an XXL. XXL is what I mean. I could find the clips for it, but there were no bottoms or tops in that size at all. I went through all of the racks. I couldn't find one XXL. I was so upset. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try on the extra large. And I could get it on, but I would never wear it. I wouldn't even want to show it to you like that. I was having some bulging. I have a bigger chest, so that's hard for me anyway. So even if I could size down the bottom or leave, like I would have to size down somewhere. It would probably be my top. But I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe there's like a plus size section, because I've seen that. I've seen other people do hauls. I'm like, okay, so maybe like they separated the swim. I couldn't find it. I found one like mismatch rack that had 2 5XL bottoms that were like the swim short skirt bottoms, all black, same ones, 2 5XLs. I saw a tankini top that was on the clearance, like between the clearance rack and I think maybe the swimsuit rack, I don't know. There were 2 one pieces that were in a 3XL. And then just like a mismatch of other stuff that I think people were just, because it was close to the fitting rooms, I think that people were just throwing it on there. So there wasn't, like, in my opinion, there was not even 1% of the plus size stuff, like especially the swimsuits that they were showing online as available in store. There was nothing. I left there without a swimsuit and I was like, are you kidding me? The fact that I now have to, and this is kind of where I get frustrated, I now have to, not knowing my exact size, not knowing how to size in some of these, the brand doesn't seem to be like, from brand to brand, doesn't seem to be like the most consistent in my opinion, like just from what I saw, like holding things up together. I don't know if they're consistent. I couldn't try things on in store. So I'm gonna, this is the frustrating part. Here we go. I'm going to have to go online and buy a couple of suits, not nearly as many as I wanted to, right? Because I don't want to deal with all of that returning, buy a few suits in a couple of different brands and maybe multiple sizes. So that way if one fits, I can keep it and then return the ones that don't. Because I'm gonna get really frustrated if I buy everything in a size 18 and none of it fits because it's too big or too small, and I have to return everything and get nothing. Then do a whole nother order and try a whole different size. So I'm gonna have to do multiple orderings. I also find that this is not a Target thing, this is just a fat person thing or a plus size thing, is you can find something that is in an XXL in the straight size section, something that is from like a extra small to a 2X or an XXL, it's usually like where I see it end, and it's one price. And then you go get a 1X or a 2X or what have you from the plus size section, and it ends up being $2, $3, $4, sometimes $5 more. And sometimes the 1X and the XXL, if you put them up together, it's the same amount of material. So I have a real hard time with that. If you were charging by measurement, then by default an extra small or what have you is going to cost less than a medium or large or an extra large. So I call bullshit on that a little bit. There's that part. The second part, I was like, okay, well maybe I can go get some basics. I've seen people wear their jeans and like 30 bucks is not terrible for jeans, or like get some basics and just I wanted to do a haul from Target. I was like, I'm gonna do it. No, I went to their, so I figured the straight size section isn't for me. I did a little digging and looking, and I found stuff that had elastic in it, but I tried on, I'd say over 25 articles of clothing, and nothing was fitting quite right. So I was like, I'm gonna go into the women's or plus size section, see what I can find there. Because I was in the juniors and women's section, you know, that kind of section, and I was having no luck. So I went over to the plus size section. And so a little bit, and I don't know why these statistics stand out to me, but 67% of the female population in the US is plus sized, is over a size 14. And the average size of a female is 16, like a size 16 standard. So they almost top out 16, 18s, usually being the top out for a straight size. You're almost topping out at the standard size. It blows my mind. And I know that people have just, you've probably heard it like 700 billion times, but I think of it this way, like if you're a size medium, right? Solid medium. I don't know what that is. Let's say, what is it? Like a 10, an 8, 10, somewhere around there. You go into a store, you're like, oh, I really like this. It's real cute. You see everything. There is not one medium for you to try on. Not one. It's just, it doesn't exist. Or if it does, you're going to pay a couple of dollars more per item. It's terrible. It's terrible feeling. You feel like complete shit when that happens. So what do? Well, you try and go online, right? So you have to spend X amount to usually get free shipping if they offer free shipping. And then some companies even charge you a restocking fee. So, oh, free returns, but you have to pay X amount for a restocking fee. Or you have the hassle of going into the store and trying to return it there, maybe getting store credit, maybe they're a good company and they'll be able to or you want to exchange it, that's great. The fact that I can't go into a store sometimes and pick something up is so heartbreaking, especially because I've lost 100 pounds and I still can't do it. It makes more sense to me when you're further away from the average spectrum. I think it's still preposterous, but as a size 26, 28, okay, I'll go to a specialty store. I understand. Or it's like awesome, you could find those gems that were in like the little tiny plus size section that you get. Okay. Great. As a size 18 now-ish, let's say that I'm an 18, that's preposterous, right? Please tell me you understand that, at least a little bit, even if you're not plus size. Like, again, imagine going in and never being able to find your size, or if you do, you're gonna pay an arm and a leg for it. Or let's say, God forbid, you had to go to like a Torrid or something, where an outfit like this at Target, 40 bucks, 42, 43 bucks, This would be over $100, well over $100 at Torrid. It's sometimes $60 for a shirt, $120 for like a dress. It just depends. You hope that you can get a sale and you hope you can get coupons, but I know that I'm going off on a tangent right now, and it's not just Target, but Target's like, they're over $1 billion. They are billions of dollar company, right? And their net profits, let's say, okay, they're billions of dollars of company, whatever, but their net profits are hundreds of millions of dollars. But then right down the street, right? And I know I'm comparing them to Walmart. Let's do that first. Comparing them to Walmart. Walmart has a better selection of plus size in store in my local area than Target by far. Some of the clothes are matronly, some of the clothes are not my style, but they have them, and they have them going up to, I think, a 4 or 5X you can find in store. But okay, so it's Walmart, you know, they're like mecca, huge, real, like store. I get it. So let's compare them to like a no-name place, like Mad Rag. I've gone there before. I've done a haul from them. Half of their store is plus sized. Half, literally half. They have it sectioned, and part of it is straight sized and part of it is plus sized, and their plus size goes up to a 4X. I think they even have like a size 20. I've seen a size 26 in jeans there before. They're not a $1 billion company. They're not making millions of dollars of profit. Yet half of their store, and I think it's because they know the market. They know that people of any size need to put clothes on their body. And it just fundamentally just disturbs me. And I don't know. Maybe if you've never been plus size and never had the struggle, or have always been able to find things pretty quickly and easily in stores, it doesn't affect you as much. But I can tell you, it is just, it's really upsetting. So although I absolutely love this outfit, I don't know, I kind of took it with a little bit of a bitter end, just walking out with this. I love it. I absolutely adore this outfit. I think that the quality's fine. I think that it's going to be really cute and light and summery, and it's sweet, and the cut's great. But the fact that I could only get this when I went in with huge plans, it just put a bad taste in my mouth. So there's that. So I know that this was a very, very different video, and I don't know, I just kind of had word vomit a whole bunch, but that's just, I want to give you my feelings, you know, like I feel like we can be friends, and I would do this I would pick up the phone and I'd call Ashley, or I would talk to Ben about this. I talked his ear off. He was like, you better tell, you know, your peeps on YouTube. And I'm like, absolutely. I think that they should know. If you guys have had better experiences, or maybe I just have a small store, I don't know, it's a super Target, is that what they're called? Where they have like produce and stuff too, like meats and produce, and then they have like home stuff. It's like a well-rounded one. It's not just like a furniture, decor, and clothing one. So I feel like it's a decent sized store. People are always there. But some of the racks were empty, and I'm like, okay, maybe they just hit really hard. But then even looking at the amount of racks, there was a bigger maternity section than there was for plus size. And my last notes are on this bra that I almost just hit myself with. So I know, again, I have a bigger chest, so finding bras is kind of difficult for me, honestly. So I tried on a couple of them, wasn't really finding something that fit, and then their bra section is kind of like a maze. So I went and I turned and I saw like a end cap or wall cap, and I was like, oh, look, I see some triple Ds, that's awesome. They were nursing bras. All of them that I found, besides this one, there were no other colors, there were no other ones, it was this one that I got. Every other size that was like a triple D and up was a nursing bra. And if you couldn't tell the difference between them, I'd be fine. But if you've never seen a nursing bra, it has the clips here, so you can obviously like take off one side and breastfeed. And I think it's great, wonderful. And I'm sure that they're comfortable. but I don't want to wear like a real cute spaghetti strap top or a tank top and have a freaking nursing strap show. Like I just, ugh. So that little, I know that again, I'm kind of a specialty size in that, I guess, but I don't know. There were so many A, B, C, and even D bras, but then going to like even double D, it was just harder to find. And I think limiting themselves like that is just, it's just bad business, honestly. But I digress. Sorry, I'm just real passionate about it. Like I was saying, if you've had a different experience or your Target is like the bomb and I'm happy to travel within reason. I live in the Glen Burnie, Baltimore, Brooklyn area in Maryland. So if you live in Maryland too, and there's a Target that you're like, you need to go to this one, please let me know. I will travel again within reason to see if maybe this Target's just doing me dirty, but yeah, I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to give you like an actual haul from them. I can try and order. If you really want to see something from Target, I'm happy to try and order, and see like what size I am, just kind of play around with it for a little while, see if I can't get a couple of good pieces and then bring them to you. I just really like being able to go in store and try it on, and I know that it fits. And then I can come home, know that I'm gonna be able to show it to you, like the fit, be excited about it. I'm kind of one of those people that when you go and like after the 6th or 7th or 8th thing doesn't fit, you get real discouraged. Yeah, so that's kind of where I am with it. I hope that this was at all helpful. Again, I'm not saying that Target's like a poop company. That's not what I'm saying at all. I think that they could do better by plus size people, or like the median average sized people would be great. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. But anyway, I will stop rambling. I have just talked your ear off, so I'm gonna go. I hope you have a great night. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Talk to me in the comments about this one. Obviously, I'm like, I got a lot to say, and I got a lot of feelings, so let me know what you think down below. I want to talk to you guys. Let's chit chat. And then hit the subscribe and notification bell if you want to see other stuff. This one's kind of different. I don't usually do this, but if you like seeing this kind of stuff, like the raw, pretty much unedited version of my thoughts, then let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great one. Bye.